90 Day Fiance The Other Way, a new season with new cast members, airs January 29th, 2023 at 8 p.m. Let's meet the new couples. First up is Kris from Alabama and Jeymi from Colombia. Kris has faced many challenges in her life, but now has built a strong foundation for her family in the U.S. She risked everything to move to Colombia to marry Jeymi, who she's never met in person. The clock is ticking with their wedding plan for just days after Kris arrives in Colombia. Will they last? Will they make it to the altar? Next up, Jen and Rishi. Jen's from Oklahoma and Rishi's from India. After meeting in a hotel lobby on a trip to India, Jen took a hard pass on Rishi. Fast forward a month, she said yes to his marriage proposal. Rishi is facing a lot of pressure from his family as they want to set up an arranged marriage for him, and to make matters more complicated, they have no idea that he's in a relationship with Jen. Next up, Gabriel from Florida and Isabel from Colombia. Gabe, he goes by, is a budding entrepreneur who travels to Colombia for work. He meets Isabel, who accepts him for who he is, a transgender man. As the relationship fortifies, so do their fears of his acceptance. Will her family accept him? Next up is Debbie and Oussama. Debbie's from Georgia and Oussama's from Morocco. They connected through a love of art, and despite Debbie being 43 years his senior, fell in love because their souls connected. Debbie is packing her bags to spend the rest of her life in Morocco with Oussama. Although she faces skepticism from her family, Debbie is going in with eyes and heart wide open. Next up, Danielle from New York and Yohan from the Dominican Republic. Fresh from 90 Day Fiance Love in Paradise, this couple is no stranger to the struggles of living separate lives in different countries. Now Danielle is leaving her home and her job in New York City in an effort to convince Yohan to make the Dominican Republic their forever home. Will they last? Will they make it? Because we already know from Love in Paradise that Yohan wanted to move to New York City. And last but not least is Nicole and Mahmoud. Nicole is from California and Mahmoud is from Egypt. Nicole met Mahmoud in a fabric store on her last day of a spiritual tour through Europe.